is life. All is life, motherfucker. Not gonna lie, brightness low.
Welcome, everyone. A little extra excitement for you tonight. It's the first game of the NBA Cup. Alongside Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Ali LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And here's a look at some numbers for Deni Avdija.
And by looking at his true shooting percentage over the last 5 games, you can see how much he's paying attention to his shot selection, and it's showing.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've got Rudy Gobert. McDaniels out there with Julius Randle. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's red hot in at the point guard position. And for the Trailblazers, Scoot and Sharp are the backcourt set. Avdija out there with Klingon. And it's Kamare in at the small forward position. And here we are for Game 1 of the NBA Cup. This game will count both towards group play as well as the regular season standings.
Yeah, and it's really important to start off with a win. Only 8 teams advance to the elimination round, so there's not a lot of room for failure in this group stage.
So the Timberwolves will get the first possession. Well, guys, you can't look at this team and not get into the topic of MP. He's been a very vocal and driving force for his squad. And he's made it known that he's got his sights set on winning the NBA Cup this season.
You gotta love how that just ramps up his team. And even us at the broadcast table. But seriously, I'm gonna be looking at how tough each of these group stage games are for MP. He and his guys aren't the only team with their sights set on the NBA Cup this season.
And another exciting young player from Canada. Shaedon Sharpe is an elite athlete, and his overall skills are really improving.
One guy here this evening, Shaedon Sharpe. Incredibly talented, Stan.
Hey, Brian, you talk about a guy with potentially a very high ceiling. He's got all the physical tools you need. His skills are improving. He's still young and still putting it together.
For the latest news on MP, let's hear from Ali LaForce on our sideline.
ABA, well, no surprise, MP is on a mission to bring home the NBA Cup, telling me I want to be a part of a winning legacy. That's my main goal in any competition I'm in. Victories come first. All that individual stuff comes later. Would you expect anything less from MP, Brian?
Nope, we sure wouldn't. And this guy is all in.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
Pass to Martinez. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Well, getting a good offensive player a high percentage look, there's nothing better than that.
Now here's Sharpe. And he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game. Avdija can't get it to go. The Timberwolves have gone 1 for 3 so far. Sends it home from three-point land.
Yeah, a shot that Randle has added to his repertoire. Shooting the 3 with confidence now. Tough call for his coach. Second foul already. We'll see how much this...
I don't even give a fuck, little bitch. Like, oh, they subbed me out. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. 2.
Williams is checked in for Sharp. Walker comes in for Kamara. And Anthony Simons subbed in for Henderson. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Right side, Williams. Walker passes to Avdia. Launches a 3. Offensive board. Clingan. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Getting really physical there inside. Now, Clingan knows this is just going to be part of the routine for him here in the league.
First free throw is good. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. And guys, the Blazers were ecstatic on draft night when two-time national champion Donovan Clingan fell to them at the number 7 overall pick. The 7'2" giant provides instant rebounding and rim protection. For a team in search of a defensive upgrade, he is a proven quantity. I am curious how Clingan fits to a center rotation that does include DeAndre Ayton.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks for the update. They've got Williams. Anthony Simons out there with Avdia. Then there's Walker. And it's Clingan in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Now here's Simons. 17 points in the game. Drills it from deep.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Martinez can't get it to go. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. They lead by 4. Last time they came together was in Minneapolis, where they fell to the Timberwolves.
Yeah, I think they'd like to forget that game. You usually want to find some teaching moments. But in this case, it might be best to just destroy the tape.
Well, everyone has off nights. They just need to make sure that they bounce back strong.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Here's Gobert. Oh, Gobert hammers it home.
What a slam by Gobert. He's solid getting positioning inside and using it to his advantage.
And it's Simons missing for Minnesota. They've gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Here's Martinez. Nails it from 3. And now just a 3-point Trailblazer lead.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
There's Simons with a 3. Again, Simons missing. The Timberwolves have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. And that one's good. Martinez.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Well, the Trailblazers shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. There's a screen. And here's Simons outside. Another miss by Simons.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Pass to Shannon from outside the arc. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Stan, with the trade of Damian Lillard in 2023, Portland was headed in a new direction.
Yeah, Brian, they really decided to go young. Added a top 3 pick in Scoot Henderson. They've been piling up young talent in the Rose City, and now it's all about development. Those players have got to get better. They've got to get good habits. They've just got to continue to grow.
For the Trailblazers, Kamara, he's checked in for Walker. Sharp comes in for Williams, and it's Scoot Henderson in for Simons. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Here's Clingan. He's averaging about 6 points per game. On target from range. Henderson's got 5 points.
Oh, good 3-ball by Henderson. Now, this is the part of his game that he wants to keep developing.
Out of bounds, so it'll be Trailblazers ball. There's 18 seconds left in the second. Pass to Sharp. Can't get it to drop. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Here's Martinez. Anthony Simons has been leading the charge for the Portland Trailblazers. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fifth.
And taking a look at the Trailblazers, they knew they'd be in for a rough start. The question is, do they have the tools to turn it around? The front office will tell you yes, but they're the ones who assembled the team.
And moving on to the Timberwolves now, they're in the midst of a close game.
What a job they did from three-point land. I don't know if they can keep this up, though, Kenny.
Yeah, it's hard to hit threes at this pace for a whole game, but hey, as long as you're hot, keep taking them.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
This nigga already got 22, yo. I'm at 11 goals. What the fuck? Wow, I'm about kicking overdrive.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Well, he's also a pretty good actor. He sells fouls really well.
Let's find out the news on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Allie, what's the update?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer from Minnesota provided some information, and he reported that it is a torn meniscus. His knee is badly damaged. And with this injury coming early, it forces the coaching staff to make some difficult decisions. It'll be interesting to see how they adjust.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Boy, this injury definitely looks like it could be serious, guys.
Here's hoping it's not, but yeah, this team may have to get used to playing without him for a bit.
Yeah, you never want to speculate on injury, but that didn't look like something you were going to bounce back from quickly.
Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Julius Randle out there with McDaniels. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Rudy Gobert. And it's red hot in at the point. Stan, you started as an assistant in the NBA back in 1995. Now, all of these years later, for a coach, what's been the biggest change, you think?
Well, I think the biggest change, Brian, has been that we don't practice as much. There's much less time spent on the court with your team. It's more done in terms of film and individual work and not 5-on-5 type practice like it was back in 1995.
You mean to say we're talking about practice?
That's exactly right.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, that's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents. Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. And here are the Trailblazers now, following the score by Minnesota. Henderson misses.
Well, 4 failed attempts to start this half. Not what they wanted out of the locker room.
Defensive Player of the Year 4 times over, Stan. Rudy Gobert tied for the record.
Yeah, Brian, alongside Dikembe Mutombo and Ben Wallace, and Gobert's capable of getting another one, too, assuming his countryman, Victor Wembanyama, doesn't start taking the reins. Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Blazers trail by 9. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Henderson's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, even though he's 6'2", Henderson is best attacking on the interior.
Martinez. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pass to Sharp. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. And it's now only a 5-point Minnesota lead. Down low. Here's Martinez. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. So for the Blazers, Robert Williams checked in for Avdia. Grant comes in for Camara, and Simon is subbed in for Henderson. Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. Conley comes in for DiVincenzo.
That is good, bitch. Something's howling.
Blazers trail by 8.
I even touch square. I'm standing there.
First team foul.
Bitch, I didn't even touch square. Got me fucking tripping. Bitch. You got it. Oh, we close.
Blazers. Denny Avdia's checked in for Williams. Kamara comes in for Grant, and it's Henderson in for Simons. And the Timberwolves making a change here. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. Coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively, 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. A coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Scoot and Sharp are the backcourt set. Klingon out there with Denny Avdia. And it's Kamara in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Pass to Klingon. And Gobert with a block.
Well, just outstanding positioning and timing by Gobert. He tries to block as many shots as he can.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Pass to Martinez. To take the lead. Hits a three-pointer. Martinez has got 24 points. Coming down the stretch. We'll see if someone can capture the lead and hold it.
And that's been an issue. 5 lead exchanges tonight.
Back to Sharp. Now here's Henderson. He's guarded closely to the paint. Outside Sharp. Shot clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. And that one's good. Martinez.
A developing part of McDaniel's game that could elevate him to the next level.
Now here's Henderson. Not a lot of room. Rebound Minnesota. They've led by as many as 11. Fires the 3. Pure from 3-point range. And it's a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc. Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
He's feeling it. Martinez can't get it to go.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts.
Key points from Henderson. Stepping up. Scoop, young man, scoop.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
And an intentional foul right there. And he He misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And no good on the second free throw. So 0 for 2 there. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, everyone in this building knows why they fouled him. He really struggles at the line.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. 41 seconds left in the final quarter. Aptia can't get it to go.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
It really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Here's Martinez. No
Oh
good
my
from
God,
outside.
I'm missing all my threes. I can't do that anymore.
Off the outside, beyond the arc. And so it's Minnesota with the W. And remember, tonight's win means they're 1-0 in the NBA Cup. A great start to the group stage.
Well, getting that first win under your belt is huge. They still have 3 games left, but they're in a great position going forward.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce.
Hello.